Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we have a brand new summon banner thing that's live. I have gotten all my tickets. Did I get everything I need? I think that I did. I think we're good. We've got a lot of orbs, as you can see, because I didn't go nearly as hard on the New Year banner as I thought I would. More to come on that in a live stream later today, probably, because I have a surprise or two to show you all. Not anything to do with New Year Plumeria, just FYI. But I do want to summon on this banner, mainly because that's pretty cool. That's a pretty good healer defensive skill. I like that, or support skill, I guess is what it technically is called. But I do like that, and I also really like that. So while this banner itself doesn't really have any characters that I am particularly agog over, you know, I'm a Tellius Fodlin fanboy over here. I don't know. I don't know if we're just gonna pull blue and colorless. I'm kind of having flashbacks of the New Year banner just thinking about that, but we'll see. I guess we'll find out, won't we? We are going to spark. We're going to try and spark, which would be great if we could spark and not have to go through too much chaos to get there, but probably we will. Miranda is our 4-star, which stat line wise, she's kind of like a slightly better null, which is unfortunate for him being so new and all. But hey, I guess that is what it is, right? I don't really have any feelings about him whatsoever. Speed res oath is kind of cool. Like I do appreciate that. But I'm more into the rouse skills for C slots. Is that it? Ruse is B slot? I don't know. I don't care. We're gonna summon. Let's go ahead and start. Okay. Well, I'll take these. Like I said, I don't really want to pull on green if I don't have to. But at the same time, I'm kind of like, should I just try to get as like my spark and get out? Is it really that big a deal to spend an extra like 20 orbs just pulling on certain colors? I don't know. I'm so torn. Anyway, let's take a little looky-loo here at what we have going on for something. Twitter questions. So I mentioned in a previous video a Fae talk about that basically turned into another Choose Your Legends video, because the last time I asked for questions for a Fae talk, I got a bunch of them, and the majority of them were all Choose Your Legends stuff. So I basically did the Summon Fae talk on that alone for the end of the month. But there were some other good questions that did populate, which I was very excited about. So I wanted to kind of talk about some of those this time. Should we pull on red? Yeah, I guess so. Maybe we'll get a weird pity break and it'll be worth it. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. So, let's see. Well, there you go. There's the 4. That was quick. That was very quick, wasn't it? Super bizarre. Super bizarre that has already happened, but hey, I'll take it, I guess. Not a 5-star. Maybe that's all right. I guess that's fine. We'll be fine with that. She's a focus unit. We'll take it. Plus attack minus speed. I feel like she's pretty much just about attack and speed, so I guess res too. She's kind of slightly res heavy. I guess we'll take it. I mean, I'm not out here trying to complain. So at Perparity. Oh, that is just so ironic. That is so ironic. Oh no. Was I literally not just comparing Noel and Miranda together? Oh, they're the same IVs. Are they're actually the same IVs? That is freaking hilarious. That is hilarious. Holy Naga, that is so funny. That's so funny. Oh my god. Okay, well, irony aside, we're gonna continue pulling Perp. I call him Perp. We're gonna go with Perp. You don't know who I'm talking about, but that's okay. Perp knows. Bernie for Choose Your Legends 5, by the way, is also in their Twitter handle, so just so you know. I'd like if you talked about characters forever locked in alt. Heck. Because we're not trying to get demonetized. Another one! Alright, well, look. Miranda, look. Don't get... No. You get on the board once. That's it. Alright, what are your IVs, though? Plus res, that's not bad. You only get on the board once, Miranda. You gotta be a 5er to get on after that. Unless I really like you, which I don't have a strong feeling one way or another. Units locked in alt purgatory. Let's see. I don't really have a feeling about it, to be honest. Ones that I did care about, Fiora, Sigrun. I like that they are no longer locked in the place of alts, so that's fine. Totally fine with that. I don't know, man. Like, oh, Ileana too. Ileana was just recently freed as well. I don't really have a preference, I guess. I'm just glad when characters I like get in the game at this point. And I'm glad when it's not an alt that I feel inspired or obligated to otherwise wail for. So overall, I'm genuinely pretty stoked when I don't have to worry about that right now. I'm just trying to live my best life out here. But I will say that for people who like those characters, it does kind of suck that, especially like Charlotte comes to mind, because I know she was so early in the game, and I know that a lot of people do like her. However, her usefulness now is probably pretty limited. I mean, if she did by chance somehow get an update of some kind, like, that would be pretty cool. I would be happy for people that were happy about that. But I mean, if you're a Charlotte fan, you got to go Bride Charlotte, and unfortunately, there's just not a whole lot happening there at this upcoming year 4 point of the game. It's just not gonna happen. So yeah, I don't know. There's so many Fire Emblem characters. That's my whole thing. It's like there's so many Fire Emblem characters that how do you include everybody? You know, like how do you give yourself the availability to include every single character from the game without using alts? Because there's only like 12 new character banners a year, right? And mythics are basically going to be OCs at this point, and legendaries are basically going to be protagonist alts. So I don't know. Like, I genuinely don't know how you fit everybody in, but that's how I feel about that. Favorite unit of each color? Oh god, that comes from Logan on Twitter. Logan Kennemer. I apologize if I butcher everybody's names, by the way, because I probably will. Favorite unit of every color? Oh gosh, I don't know that I've thought of that. I honestly don't know that I've thought of that all that well. We'll go for the 3B here. That's fine. That's fine. If we get Asbel, we get him. Am I saying that name right? I don't care. Favorite unit of every color? Oof. Red's really hard. Reds are really difficult. Because, like, there's so many, like, I don't know if you guys are aware of this. I'm a Fire Emblem veteran here. I've been playing since basically the games got, released internationally. Sarcasm. Sarcasm, by the way. There's a lot of swords in Fire Emblem. I don't know if you're aware. Let me spring some truth on you. There's a lot of sword characters in Fire Emblem. And they're all red. They're honestly a lot of red units. My go-tos, however, I think probably are a little bit different. So I mean, they're technically my favorites. I don't know if they're the favorite, but they are favorites. So I'll say Apotheosis Anna is probably my go-to blue. Brave Hector is a close second if you really need to get the job done. The Brave Anna can't. Green. Green's always a tough one. Green's a hard one to pick, dude. I don't really have any axes that I super like. If Libra had like a good weapon refine, I'd probably go with that. Green unit. Brave Ike, probably. I feel like Brave Ike is the pick there. I don't know who else I would go with, honestly. Off the top of my head, I'm trying to like skim through years of units that got released. Red. Well, let's not go red. Let's pick colorless first. Colorless would be easier. Probably Bride Micaiah. I think Bride Micaiah is up there pretty well. My go-to healer, however, who is also colorless, would be Mercedes. Yeah, probably Bride Micaiah though. Like it's just she's a delete button, and she's so good. And colorless tomes are dope. I do love blue tomes, but colorless tomes are dope. Which original Micaiah is also good. I could just say every Micaiah, couldn't I? I could just say every Micaiah. She has Micaiah emblem as well as color emblem, doesn't she? I could just say Micaiahs for everything. Red, I'll probably say Festival Micaiah or Legendary Marth is another one. Winter Altina. They're all kind of up there in terms of favoritism on my behalf. So yeah, that's that. I don't know if that answered the question, but hey, that's fine. Will I vote Felicia in Choose Your Legends 5? No, I won't. Sorry, Motega7. I'm sorry. Kaz. I know that's not your Twitter name, but I can only think of you as Kaz. Choose Your Legends 5 votes if you want to disclose them at all. I don't know yet. I think I said that in the video too. I'm not sure how I'm feeling about it at this point. I will probably throw a vote towards adult Tiki at this point, just because she got passed up as for the Resplendent. I don't know if y'all saw that, but we did get the new Resplendent came out, got announced. So we had young Tiki is the new Resplendent hero, which is fine, I guess. I wanted adult Tiki to get it just so I could use my first +10 again without getting bodied in endgame content. Because like the stats are just not there anymore, dude. Like it doesn't matter what you do ultimately. But that would have been cool. But I get young Tiki's fine, I guess. I won't use her because like I just won't. I just won't. I'm just being honest. I won't do it. But there's so many other good red units to use, I guess, is my problem, but whatever. Probably Rhea. Rhea will get a vote from me. Green-haired Valkyrie lady if she's around. Marth. I think Marth is my main go-to guy this year. Yeah. That's that. That's that. Those are my votes, I guess. For now, they will probably change. They will definitely change. Let's oh, cool. Okay, Ed. My dude Ed Glover. What's up, bro? Just Minchi on Twitter. This is his handle. I like him. He's a cool dude. I met him a little while back. Back in my old days, in my stomping grounds. Let's talk about Fear, which he also calls her Fear and not Fur, because that's a stupid name. Why she requires another alt. Ooh, look at this. We can use all these colors. These are the only colors I care about. Why she requires an alt? Because she's cute, though. I guess. I could get with another Fear alt, I guess. I'm not really like a huge Spring Banner fan. Like, I like it usually just because it has a bunch of flyers in it. And I'm always down with more flyer units. But, yeah. I could see like a Winter Fear at some point. Like, that could be cool. Who will probably win Choose Your Hero? Ooh, I think you mean choose your... I don't know which one that means. I don't know if that means a hero rises or choose your legends. I think that means choose your. Since there's only one, I'm assuming that means it's a Hero Rises that you are referring to, Lord Fraco. Um, I I honestly think like if people don't pick who are the three I narrowed it down to. I narrowed it down to Winter Altina, um, Bride Micaiah, and I think Ninja Lin. If people don't pick one of those three, I'll be surprised. But again, I guess it kind of depends on the format because so far every year we've had a different format. I forgot about the Where's Waldo of 2018, 2019, 2019 that happened, which was super bizarre. But whatever. Oh, good, we got another Quan. I'm so glad we got another freaking Quan. Guess what, Quan? You're nothing but a GD whatever skill fodder thing. Yeah, showed him. I showed him. That's what's up. Speed defense. Is it rally speed defense plus? I think that's what it is. That's all I ever use him for. I feel so. I probably could have had a plus 10 Quan at this point if I hadn't just been giving that my tongue got tied. That skill to people. Quan, where are you at? I know you're in here. I've seen you so many times. There you are. There you are. It's like, no, I've definitely had Quans before. Let me tell you. Yeah, that's what I thought. All right, so we got a Quan, which is not our guy here, but you know, whatever. Oh, good. Super. Well, guess what, Quan? Guess what, buddy? And I think that's going to drop us back to 3%, unfortunately. Oh, God. The off-focus pity breaker reset thing sounds great in theory, but in reality, I don't think it really matters that much unless you're in like a banner that escalates quicker. Oh no, okay. So we're still above 3%. I guess we're still towing the line, I guess. Hey, look, more blues, sweet. Yeah. So that's I've already talked about Hero Rises. Talk about how people should vote for Soren in Choose Your Legends. Cabber Kitty. I don't care about Soren in Choose Your Legends. I don't care about Choose Your Legends 5 at all. I'll be honest. That's my new stance. That's my hot take. KCB 2021. I don't care about CYL 5. That's what I'm gonna say. Because I don't know, man. Like there's I just want to watch it happen. Honestly, I just want to be an independent bystander and just watch it unfold. That's all I'm really interested in, because I think it will be very entertaining. Let's see. Most wanted duo harmonized hero. What does your ideal mainline Fire Emblem game look like? All I want for Christmas is not the Mariah Carey song, I'm assuming, and why? Ooh, those are good questions, Ally. The Ally phase on Twitter. Most wanted duo harmonized hero. Oh God, I got nervous there. I got nervous there for a second. I think I've said this before, but I don't know if it would be harmonized or duo. I kind of want an Ike Priam. I guess it would be harmonized, yeah, because he's Priam's awakening. Ike is just omnipresent. He's everywhere. I feel like Ike would be really annoyed with Priam, who is heavily implied, if not outrightly confirmed. Oh, good, another off-focus pity break. Well, that's fun. Focus units don't exist, y'all. They just don't. They're not a real thing. I think that Ike would be very annoyed with Priam, and I would find that interaction to be very entertaining, I think. As an Ike fan, I would find that very, very enjoyable to consume media-wise. Alright, Corin, look, dude, I don't even think you have great fodder, so at the rate of which I need feathers, maybe not your day to show up. I'm just gonna say that. Okay. What do you have? You have Glimmer, attack speed solo 4, null follow up 3, rouse speed defense 3. Well, okay. I would just like to point out, I'm getting a lot of off-focus pity breaks. I'm not even going to pull red. There's literally no reason to pull red at this point. Because there's just not. And we're back to 3, which is fine. It's fine. This is great. I love this. I'm so glad I have questions to answer. So most wanted duo harmonized hero, probably Ike Priam. What does your ideal main lane Fire Emblem game look like? Hey, that's a focus hero. That's hype. I don't know. Probably like design wise, I really liked Three Houses. I found a lot of the tasks in the monastery to be a little tedious, which I feel like everybody kind of had that feeling. But well, that's just the worst. that's one of those are terrible options that we have there. Can I inherit return? This skill can only be equipped by staff users. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. We might have to spark for you twice, because my Mercedes would very much like that return plus. That would be pretty sweet. Not gonna lie. That would be pretty sweet. I don't know. Something like Three Houses, but more traditional, I guess. I like exploring and open world type stuff. So maybe something like that. I don't know. All I want for Christmas is... I don't really know. I didn't really have any Christmas wishes this year. We did just recently get an exercise bike, which is fun. I have to try and build that today at some point. So that'll be exciting. There you go. Umbre Noir. Dylan on Twitter. Maybe seasonal theorycraft banners, like who you'd like to see on certain seasonal banners down the line. By the way, I don't have any answers prepared for this. Maybe I should have done that, but theorycraft banners, I really want just like a sweater banner. Like I want a cozy fall hot chocolate scarf wearing banner. Oh, Ronan, I very much wanted you too, dude. This is hype. This is super hype. I'm so happy right now. The questions are lucky. The questions are lucky. Let's just get that straight. We're gonna do questions every time we summon from now on. That's what I want. Or a tea time banner. I think a tea time banner would also be pretty dope. Ooh, yes, that's so good. That is so good. That's so good. That's so good. That's so good. I'm so happy with that. This is pretty sweet. Like, I'll be honest. I kind of wanted Sara just for the fodder. Ronan was the one that I was most hyped for, but again, blue bow. Could I just build George? Probably. This is like a better spendthrift bow, though, which is not inheritable. However, I still can't get another spendthrift bow to inherit, so it doesn't matter. So maybe we'll just use Ronan. Who knows? So that's pretty hype. That's pretty exciting. I guess we'll just... Why not go for catalog at this point, right? Except that's a 3-star. So yeah, that's who I'd like to see. Tea time banner. Who would I like to see drinking tea? I'd also not to be like an absolute Ike fanboy, but I'd also like to see Ike try and drink tea because he's not refined at all. And I find contrast in situational personalities to be funny. So I would like that. Let's see. I gotta skim through all the Choose Your Legend stuff because I have already talked about that. Cinderfall7 asked, which game anime would you like for a crossover if they ever decide to do that? They are also a supporter of crossovers. Well, you are one in a million, my friend. I don't know. Off the top of my head, as you know, a longtime Nintendo guy, I would really like to see like a Zelda crossover, and I think that's the one I actually mentioned in the video I did on crossover. So I'm still out here preaching the gospel of the Fae crossover, and I'm hopeful that we'll get a Legend of Zelda. I feel like that one would fit the best too, like just in general terms. But I don't know if they would ever do that. Like, I can't see my guy Mario coming out here as like a red tome just spitting fireballs at things. That would be weird. However, I could see Zelda as like a colorless tome, or Link as a sword, or Ganondorf as like some kind of beast unit. Like, that would be cool. So I feel like Zelda probably, of any crossover potential of like direct Nintendo IP, I would probably say that Legend of Zelda is pretty high on that list. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna go with. Let's see, Palutena _ Valentian Pala and her odds of appearing on the next FE Echoes banner. Likely, I think, if and when that ever happens. I did say that I thought the next new Heroes banner was either going to be Valentia or Thracia. It was Thracia. So the likeliness of us getting Valentia Pala next, it's likely. I mean, that is the order that people, or the White Wings, the Valentian White Wings, I have to specify. That is the order that they showed up on Spring Banners, right? So we started with Katri, then we got Pala, then we got Est. I was gonna make a joke about how I couldn't remember her name, but then I said, no, Brian, people will not like that. Don't do that. So I fought the urge. So yeah, I think it's good chances. Good chances. Maybe. Speaking of Valentia. Something related to the fact that people are speculating that old legendaries will get refines. Just voice your opinion on it. That is from Butlerfly Girl. Clever. I like that. Let's see. I do have a theory on what's happening with those original 8, the Gang of 8, as I'll call them. Which is not as a political pun. Most people probably didn't understand that joke. I'm sorry. I would say, hey, it's another Miranda. Look at that. Such a Miranda. No one's going to get that joke either. I think they probably will get refines at some point. I think the big issue is that you're going to be looking at Ike. Who has a fair amount of Ragnall options in the game, right? So kind of like the Falchion thing. Are they going to do that with Ragnall also? I don't know. Yeah, so there's that. But there is a video coming out on that in probably like a week or so. I have it partially scripted, so there will be like a miniature Fae talk on that stuff coming up, and what I think they're going to do with them, and I think I have a pretty good case for it, so that should be pretty exciting. Let's see. Talrigan Axe. Sorry if I said that wrong. I'm off the cuff here. This is live, baby. What would your thoughts be about Reaver weapons in Fae? Those are weapons that reverse the weapon triangle. And gauntlets as a presumably colorless range 1 melee weapon. I'm all for that. I think instead of just making all of these skills, they're like, this is no longer effective against tomes, or this is now has weapon advantage against colorless stuff. I think they should just introduce new weapons. Obviously, game balance is going to take like a little bit of a hit there, because like gauntlets, how do you institute an effectiveness against gauntlets or for gauntlets? But I mean, I am very pro that. I guess I'm a Fae game progressive. I don't don't like things staying super placent for long periods of time, and I feel like that's kind of what's happened. FEH has pretty much become a place of summoning for characters, which is fine. Which is why I'm trying to get more into like AR and things like that to really engulf myself in the game more. But I think if you expanded the weapons options and things like that, that would be a good thing. I would be on board with that. And Reaver weapons, I mean, that's pretty cool too. Like, instead, like I said, instead of putting it in a skill like a passive, put it in a weapon, and also give it to Har, because I would like Har to have something like that. That would be neat. I would enjoy that. And I guess who would you want to have them? I just answered that. And past units that they would work on. I don't know. I would, so if Gauntlets ever got in, right, I very much would want Ryson to have a Gauntlet alt. Because that dude just constantly wants to throw hands, and I love it. Oh, the last one. The last one. Ignis Aegis. I like that name. It's a tongue twister, but I appreciate it. Thoughts on a customizable avatar summoner as a playable unit? Whoa. To what extent should players be able to customize their avatars? Should players be able to upload their own art for the avatars fighting for their avatars fighting possess? I don't know what that means. I didn't read that right, probably. I don't know how I feel about customizable avatars at this point, because we don't really see Kieran's face. Like, the summoner's just in a hood. However, with the book 5 thing that came out, there's clearly another summoner, right? And that's who the main antagonist is, like, I'm assuming that was him, just running away from, under some kind of, like, weird control. So I would appreciate some kind of accessory equipping or something that would allow Kieran to be separated from these other mad lads out there who are like obviously trying to like take over other realms. I'm not cool with that. My summoner is super chill and would never try to do that. Who are we gonna pick for our focus here? Duh. Duh. Who do you think we're picking? We're going to feed Mercedes some stuff. That's what we're going to do. Did I answer all of that? I think I did. Should players be able to upload their own art? I think that would get really messy. Just honestly. And I don't think it would happen. That's the long and the short of it. I don't think it's a likely or possible thing to happen at this point. There would be a lot of moderation that would have to take place. I mean, we've all seen Smash stages that get made, right? So, yeah. Anyway, but no, I am totally on board with differentiating Kieran from other not so nice summoners. I'd be down with that. Hey, I think I got through them all outside of the additional Choose Your Legends ones, but I think I got through them all, and we summoned. And I think we timed it pretty well, and it was a 30-minute talk, which I'm sure some of you are happy about. Others of you just kind of skipped through and, you know, saw what you wanted to see. Thank you for watching. Special shout out to our members. I have a member screen somewhere over here. I don't know if it's new or not, because I don't know if Jenna got it to me, but if she didn't, then this whole video is going to be off brand and it's going to bother her forever. So I bet I'll get it by the next one. But thank you, members. I appreciate you. Enjoy your New Year's Rhea emote, by the way. I'm trying to figure out some new emote options. We are I think we're one member away from another emote slot, by the way. So if you want to become a member, you can check that out. Link in the description. If not, totally fine. It does go to help support videos like this that involve summoning, obviously. So it's always very much appreciated. Any kind of support you can offer up. Even if it's just watching videos, I appreciate that as well. But shout out to you members. Appreciate you. What else? What's going on? I talked about an upcoming video already. Won't rehash that. We should be getting a calendar pretty soon, so we'll have an events schedule out for that, as well as an accompanying weapons, skills, focus banner stuff that we can check out. Yeah. We're in a bit of a lull, but we got some live streams and stuff happening. Choose Your Legends is obviously going to pick up in about a week or two, so everybody's going to be super hype about that. But in the meantime, thank you just for hanging out. I appreciate you guys. Welcome to everybody. I don't know that I officially acknowledged this outside of the reminiscing video, the one that I released on the last one of 2020. But we're over 7,000 subs, and that's pretty freaking cool. So appreciate all of you who are new here and who have stuck around. And that is that. We got really lucky on this banner. That was pretty cool. This is how I wanted the New Year banner to go. I just wanted to go in and get a Plumeria and get out. That was it, but that wasn't going to happen. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Let me know how your summon sessions went in the comments down below. Look at this graph. Isn't this outrageous? You should subscribe if you're one of those people, so that you get notified when videos and live streams happen and you can come on back. You know what to do. So, with that said, until then, thank you again for watching. Until then, I will catch you next time.